I would be dishonest if I didn't say there was a big uncertainty about what direction the team was going to shape up to be and how competitive we were going to be. And obviously, I think the nice thing about it with such a short time frame, you just had to get at it right away and start trying to look and think about how to put the competitive team together. And the combine was in here in no time, and we were up and running trying to think about putting players together. Sometimes guys can look great in a combine, but it doesn't quite fit with the level of pro soccer. So the challenge is to kind of combine that with some of the guys that you're talking to through agents throughout the country and the guys that you've known, that you've followed their careers, both either in college or already at the pro level on some landscape, whether it be MLS or D2 or even D3, and try to kind of combine those different components and try to make a team. And at that point, we had I think over 20 players signed, which was then definitely enough to have a competitive squad for the entire year. And obviously we were prepared to definitely sign a few more players to make sure that we had enough players to really have the type of team that I thought would be competitive.
Preseason was pretty hectic. We were having 5-hour training sessions. We'd have 2.5 hours in the morning and then have lunch and then another 2.5 hours in the afternoon. I guess it was a short time frame, so there was the only chance that Coach had to see the players and really get a feel of what they can do.
Getting a sense of what type of players you have, where those players are at, and again, if you believe you have good players and you believe that you're trying to see if some of the other guys are going to fit with some of the players, those are where those preseason games go, and they serve a purpose, and it's not always the win and loss of the purpose, but it's the purpose of getting fitter, getting stronger, and finding out really what type of players you think will be ready for the season. By the time the season started, I believe there was a confidence that we had a good group of guys.
I feel like we all knew that we had something special here early on, but it was really a matter of putting the right players in the field together and just finding that chemistry that we needed to.
Tell you the truth, a lot of the players came in just thinking it was going to be a tough year, and I think we all stepped up right from the beginning with a little bit of time that we had to prepare for the season. I think the coaching staff did a good job with getting the players they needed.
We had the guys that wanted to be here, wanted to work hard, and had a team mentality. And for me, that was exactly what I was looking for when I came to this team.
I think any season you're nervous about how that group of guys is going to perform, particularly in the first game. But there were some nerves, I think, and there should be when you're playing your first game in franchise history in Vancouver. You look back at that game, and obviously we got the loss, but there was some admirable individual performances as well as just some great team play that the result could have been a little bit better for us that day.
Sent across, it's trouble, it's dangerous, it's loose, it's fired, it's in for NSC Minnesota. And sloppy play from the Carolina Railhawks, loose, Reed didn't know where the ball was, nobody cleared it in orange, and goal Minnesota.
Individually, my proudest moment is scoring the first goal. I think getting that first win off our shoulders, off our back, get that monkey off our back was huge for the confidence of the team.
It was a nice win and a great team, a great place to play, a nice field, and it was a nice tone about how we won the game.
In their first game at home in the 2010 season, the NSC Minnesota Stars earned their second win of the season, defeating FC Tampa Bay 1-0 in front of 2,310 Chile fans. Oh, good finish and a goal! Lele Gao on the penalty kick.
But home openers especially are very important, and I think both as players and coaches and even the staff, the entire staff, really dedicated themselves, and that was kind of our opportunity to show that we had launched this team. There's players here, there's a team here. I remember the staff, they mowed a star into the middle of the field, which was kind of unique and kind of cool, and I know the players really liked that. I remember walking to the stadium that first night and seeing all the blue and yellow flags that they had hung around the stadium, which was something new. and just really put a lot of time and effort into that first game. And as players, then you want to come back and reward, obviously, your fans and your staff and the organization with a win. And we won that game 1-0 with a Lele Gao penalty kick. So I know he scored the first home goal. And you know, it's pretty exciting with the new scoreboard. And I remember running over and celebrating with him in front of that new scoreboard. So that was pretty fun.
I think those kind of moments are nice because they'll remind guys when the season gets tough, which it did very quickly right after that. So it certainly was nice to get such a big win that early in the season.